Shalom, first and foremost, we give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakudash. Double honors to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace, salutations to Lake Akim in the four corners, prison of truth and sincerity. Peace be unto you. Shalom. Hebrew word of the day, Wasalach Lanawa, which means forgive us. Yeah, forgive us. Herb of the day is none other than neem leaf. It's good for gut, your skin, tumors. Uh, it's digestion specifically. Uh, good herb to take. Now, getting into the lesson. This lesson goes to takes us to Proverbs. I'm heading there now. Salaki for not being there. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 8 and verse 33 through 34. It says, hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. There's not enough, as far as I'm concerned, lessons about wisdom, because wisdom and knowledge should be just civilian at times, and a lot of that is simply knowing, the breakdowns because we know what's going on. But wisdom, there's also wisdom in making smart, intelligent, knowledgeable, practical decisions in your day-to-day life that brothers really could help to stand to use. We all could. We have to walk in wisdom. We're not dummies. You know, simply using wisdom and discretion could be a matter of learning from your mistakes. Sometimes we make the same mistakes over and 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 don't never learn. That's a really bad convenience when you keep making the same mistakes and you're not learning from them. So it's important that we learn from our mistakes. You know, because Most High will give us trials and tribulations just so that we can learn from our mistakes. But if we aren't learning from our mistakes and we keep making the same mistakes, then you unnecessarily going through trials and tribulations you don't even got to go through. All you got to do is simply just pay attention, be more assertive, look at what's going on around you. You see Edomite man with a NB woman, don't take your sword out and start bringing out Bible verses and rebuking her. We are to be wise as serpents, harmless as a dove, not wise as a dove, and as harmless as a serpent. Real quick, this is Revelation 22 and 11. It says, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. He that is holy, let him be holy still. So you're not going to be able, because Scripture talks about First Timothy, Second Timothy, or let me head over there. I don't want to mess this one up. The Scripture talks about having their people having their conscience seared with a hot iron. I think that's Second Timothy. Nope, First Timothy. First Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly in the latter times, some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Seducing spirits will tell you doctrines that sound good. There's as what is this? It's to seduce you. And doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy. So a lot of these doctrines are full of hypocrisy, but that don't stop. That ain't gonna stop a nigga from listening to you. Having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Conscience seared with a hot iron. You can you ever take a branding fork and sear? What is this? You got some of these Greek Alpha, Kalpa, whatever, Chi, Thai, Theta, Greek fraternities that they get a searing branding on their arm. They can't get that shit off. It's on there. And it's the same thing. They're conscious, except it's their conscience is seared with a hot iron. You ain't gonna be able to rebuke it off of them. So in some cases, you man, just let that bitch be a bitch. Let the missiles come and get her. Let's not be stupid and think that you're gonna be able to rebuke Jake into the kingdom. Somebody gotta be 2/3, remember? So that's wisdom. Wisdom is understanding, is also comes experience. Being able to compare, contrast. After a while, you can realize, nah, this guy ain't listening. This guy ain't getting it. This guy ain't of the elect. I'm piping to him. He not dancing. He's asking all the wrong questions. We talking about salvation. And he's talking about uh uh fucking the star Neptune or whatever. You talking to a woman, you trying to teach her, she's asking about what about the prominent women of the Bible. You realize, man, they not looking for their salvation, and that's just what it is. They don't care about their salvation. They don't give two f's about it. They don't mean that we are supposed to bend over backwards and try to teach them. Some people are just not going to get it. You love your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew. If it's not for them, it's not for them. It's just for you. You'll see them in the kingdom. Yeah, your mom is wicked. You can't make them of the elect. So when you walking in wisdom at your job, you discretion. You're not telling everybody that you're a Hebrew Israelite. Because what's associated with being a Hebrew Israelite? Racist and all this type of stuff. And then you all of a sudden you got problems. People trying to mostly blackmail you, and you can find yourself without a job, and then all of a sudden begging other brothers for money and shekels, and you tapping into their limited resources. Don't be quitting your jobs. Got a job? Oh man, fuck the white man. I ain't listen to what he said. Man, that's Esau. Hey brother, chill with that shit. We are going to be in the kingdom, and the beautiful stories. We're gonna be able to say, yeah, as kings, yeah, we were servants at 1.2, hundreds of years ago, decades ago, thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, billions of years ago, because we're going to be living until eternity. We're going to be able to say, yeah, at one point we were servants, servants to the lowest of the lowest, Edomites. So you want to make sure that you staying on top and using your wisdom, because decisions that you make affect the whole body. And that's just my message. And on that note, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudash. Double honor to the elders of GMS Ruel. Peace and salutations and shalom.